Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for April 2022. I hope you guys had a good week. I am going to take a really quick second to remind you it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. And also keep in mind that in the general readings for the monthlies, they are a bit predictive in nature. So if these events are not occurring for you in the current time frame, they may occur in the next few weeks. Let's get started, Leo. Spirit, can I have the energy of Leo? Leo for April. Leo. Thank you, Spirit. Leo. All right. So Leo, you are starting out with the Emperor in the reverse. Now you may be dealing with an Aries, but you don't have to be. What I am seeing is that there may be a situation where things may feel a little bit out of control. It is crossed by the Fool in reverse. So this could be a situation where you may have a fear of kind of taking a leap of faith into something that is new. So you may be holding back in a situation. Let's see what's happened in the past. Show me what's happened in the past that directly affects this. The Hanged Man. Okay. Yeah, so I do feel like there's a situation here that where there's been a lot of waiting. So maybe now it's time to take action, and maybe you just have a fear. Fear is holding you back, or it's holding you in this situation. Let's see why all this is happening. I'm wondering if you're kind of being pushed to make a decision here, Leo, because I can see that you're not trying to take action. Oh, okay. All right. Four of Wands. This has to do with either commitment or marriage. So you're kind of fearful of this. You're fearful of jumping into this, or maybe someone else is. It might not be you. It could be someone else is fearful of this as well. Let's see what's on your mind. So this might involve marriage. It might involve just commitment in general. Leveling up a connection to something a little bit more committed. What's on your mind? There is a need for someone to take control of the situation, though, because it feels very out of control. All right, so we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse, along with the Three of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so what's on your mind is basically healing a painful situation, overcoming some problems here, especially if the pain was caused by someone from the outside. So you want to overcome problems and heal, which is good. Your energy here, your thoughts are good. You're trying to overcome things. Let's see what may be happening in April that you don't see coming. King of Cups in the reverse. All right, so you may be dealing with a water sign, which would be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, but you don't have to be. What I am seeing, though, coming up in the month of April is, somebody kind of pulling back emotionally, either you or the other person, kind of pulling back and, checking themselves emotionally. Let's see how you're showing up here, Leo. Okay, so we have the Strength card. That is your card in the Major Arcana, and it's in the reverse, along with the Hierophant in the reverse. So I do feel, again, that there is a fear here of commitment. There's a fear of either you committing or it feels like it's you. It feels like there's a fear of this commitment, fear of leveling this thing up. Let's look at the energy coming towards you. Now keep in mind, energies can reverse. The Tarot's going to pick up on energies. So it could be that energy here between you and the energy coming towards you reverses. So I could be picking up on the energy of somebody that you're involved with. See the energy coming towards them. Five of Wands. Yeah. So there's conflict. So the other person, there's conflict with the other person. It's not an unkind conflict though, which is encouraging. Let's look at, it also denotes that there may be some internal conflict for this person too. Let's look at Spirit's advice. Okay, we have the Sun. So there's a couple things here. One, this is known as the happiest card in the deck. And so Spirit is saying that there is happiness here. There is happiness to be found here. And the other thing is that you need to get clarification. You need to see things clearly. So let's see what your outcome is at the end of the month. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands reversed and the Queen of Wands. So less talk and more do. That's basically what I'm seeing here. There's less talking and more doing by the end of the month. I do see that there's going to be some action taken here. It is a very empowering card because it is strong fire energy and you are a fire sign. But I see you not talking about something, kind of keeping something quiet, but really taking more action and in an empowered way. And also, Leo, I do see you kind of in a glow up here, kind of, you know, really shining and really being attractive, like having other people very drawn towards you. So it's a very, you know, it's a very attractive card. I feel like others are going to be very drawn to you by the end of the month. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. This is underlying energy, and it tells me that, you know, there's somebody here that has been a bit apathetic about this offer, this you know, this offer of marriage or commitment. Somebody's been a little apathetic about it. And I do think, Leo, that is you. So let's clarify what we have. Spirit, why is the Emperor here in reverse? Oops. I almost feel like somebody is kind of pushing you towards, you know, a connection or something. All right, so we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Now, you end the month with the Queen of Wands in the upright. So we're going into the month here with the Emperor in reverse. It's clarified by the Queen of Wands in reverse. So there's a lack of action. There's a feeling that things are out of control. Somebody needing to take control, needing to take action, and basically feeling that your vibration is low. You know, you're vibrating at a lower level, just lower vibrational energy to enter into the month. And it's due to a lack of action and just things feeling that, you know, everything's out of control. Yeah, so there's an offer here, and I do see that I do see with the Knight of Pentacles, it's clarifying this. You have fears of this new beginning, right? So there's some fear about this new beginning, this commitment here. And it feels like you're just diving over a cliff. You want to take things slow. You want things to move very slow. But what this is telling me is that things have moved very slow. In fact, it's like things have been suspended in the past. Okay, so with the Hangman, it's clarified here by the Four of Swords. So you may have even like pulled away from this connection. The two of you may have separated for a minute here, because Four of Swords is non-communication. So you may have been apart for a minute here because things were taking so long. Why is the Four of Wands here? Yeah, so there's the Seven. Now, you want to overcome this. So there's the Seven of Wands. In your thoughts, you want to overcome it. So there's defensiveness about this. There's defensiveness. There's you could have somebody from outside of this connection that's also putting in their 2 cents, that's causing problems. But I do see that there's problems. A feeling of kind of having to defend your position on this, and defend yourself. And yeah, let's see what's on your thoughts, because I do see you want to overcome the problems. You want to heal the connection, and that's good. That's your thinking is good. Okay, 10 of Swords, Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, we have the Sun. Now that's in Spirit's advice, and we have the King of Cups. It's in the reverse coming up. All right, so I feel like you may have gotten cut out, because I see in the past that either you cut someone out or they cut you out. I see a painful ending, though. I see a painful ending. I see some time apart, and a realization that you love this person, that there's love here. I also see that either they kept an eye on you or you kept an eye on them. There's a desire to heal this connection, to overcome all these problems. I see the defensiveness being lowered here, at least on your part, because you desire to be happy. Yeah, you've realized that you do love this person. Somebody cut the other one out, and that's why so that's on your mind. This painful ending is on your mind, and this desire to heal this connection. So I do see some time that has been spent apart. Let's look and see what's happening here in April. All right, so we have the Nine of Wands reversed. We have the Emperor. Now, that's in the reverse here. We now have it in the upright. We have the Knight of Swords reversed. We have the Five of Pentacles reversed. Page of Wands reversed. That's in your outcome. We have the Hermit in reverse, and we have the Devil. All right. So you could be dealing with an Aries. We have Aries here. We also have Virgo, and we have Capricorn. Already said water signs. We talked about that. So I do see you going into April kind of reserved, emotionally reserved, kind of pulled back. feeling somewhat wounded, I guess would be the word. You know, just kind of like you've been put through the mill, right? But having learned a lot from it, and then you kind of shift your focus. You begin to shift your focus towards, you know, outcome. What can you get in the outcome? What is the outcome going to be? And at some point here, Leo, it's like you just take charge of the situation. You boss up. With the Knight of Swords here in reverse, I do feel like there's been a lack of communication. So that may be where you're bossing up. There is a desire here for a reconciliation, but I'm seeing that the other person, there's no communication with the other person. And it might take a couple of attempts before either they've attempted to contact you a couple of times, or it's going to take up to three attempts before you're going to be able to reach them. So if they've attempted to contact you, it's been unsuccessful. But I feel like you may try to contact them 2 times. It'll be unsuccessful, but on the 3rd time, you would be able to reach them. For some of you, I'm seeing that. I do see though that you are desiring to have a reconciliation here. There's definitely a desire. I don't feel like the person is going to accept the reconciliation immediately. I do see talk. I do see you going back and forth with that. Yeah, I don't see them accepting it initially. And I do see that with the Devil here, they're going to feel as if this connection is somewhat toxic. So I do feel like there's a shutting down. It's almost like, so it looks to me like there was a break here in a connection, because it got to the point where there was an ultimatum for this to come together into a committed connection. And Leo, you might have run. You might have said, I can't commit to this. And then there was a painful ending, time apart, and you reconsidered. You realized, hey, I love this person. And now you may be trying to reach out to this person, or it could be opposite. It could be the other way, but it feels like you, and they're shutting you down. They're just shutting you down every time. You are going to finally communicate, though. It'll be like the 3rd time, but I think what you're going to be telling them is that you have this strong connection. You can't understand why. Let's look at your energy here, because I think they're not going to be receptive, is what I'm seeing. All right, so we have the Page of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the 6 of Swords. So yeah, you're moving away from that energy of non-committal. And I'm seeing here that you are now wanting to commit. So it was a connection that ended because of non-committal energy. Fear of commitment. But there is a desire here. So you may go and do a little, you're going to be looking in at this person. I think you're going to try to come back together with this person and have a new beginning, because you've realized that you care about them. Let's see their energy. You're moving away from that non-committal energy because you've decided that you care about them, but I don't think they're receptive here. All right, so we have the King of Wands, we have the Two of Coins, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, so they're conflicted. They've been in conflict with you. They're conflicted. They are focused on you. They're weighing up the pros and cons about whether or not they're going to accept this offer. But I do see them coming out of conflict with you. So I do see them doing that. And I do see the two of you moving into a better place. Let's look at the Sun. Interesting. It's not going to be easy, though. If you want this, Leo, it's going to be some work, because I'm going to tell you, if you really do want this, you're going to have to contact them more than once. Now, it could be, like I said, the shoe is on the other foot, and this is somebody trying to reach out to you. So if you're the cross watcher, you know, it could be that you're having to reach out to Leo. All right, so Spirit's advice, we have the Sun. All right, it's clarified by the Seven of Swords. I'm sorry, the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Four of Cups, and the Nine of Coins reversed. Yeah. So Spirit's advice is that someone has had a realization. Someone has seen the light. And that's you. Because it goes right back to your energy, Leo. And they have freed themselves from this apathetic energy, this underlying apathetic energy, Four of Cups. And they are now ready for a commitment, ready for a relationship. So Spirit's advice is to do exactly what you're doing. Look at yourself, you know, gain some insight, and if you want to be happy, free yourself from the apathetic energy, and you're ready. You're ready for this connection. And that's exactly what I see you doing here. I just don't know that they're going to be receptive. Let's look at your outcome. All right, so we have the Chariot. We have the Four of Coins reversed, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. All right, so yeah, I see this moving forward. It's not going to be easy, but I do see it moving forward. I see a passionate new beginning happening with this Ace of Wands. All right, so Spirit is saying, or in the outcome, what I'm seeing here is there's something here that you're going to get bad news, okay? You will get bad news, but it's up to you to take charge of that, to turn that around. It's up to you to do something about that. You have to let go of the bad news, let go of the past, let go of the fears that you have. Oh, look, we have the two as well. Let go of the fears. Make a decision to go in a new direction, okay? And that direction would be towards this new beginning. Once you decide to do that, it's going to move quickly. I do see things moving quickly in a very victorious manner with an offer of love and a brand new beginning. I do. So, but you're going to get bad news first. And I'm going to tell you, I think it's going to take you probably the third try before this person is going to even hear you out. So you're going to have to work for it. All right, bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. This is underlying energy. So basically this energy of apathy, of not really honoring this connection, not really looking at the connection and saying, yeah, this is a connection that I really want. It's gonna bite you in the behind, Leo. It's gonna wind up being very painful. It's going to lead to a painful experience that you're going to then have to work hard to heal, because you're going to realize that you really do love this person. So if you're catching this reading early on in the month of April, I would step on this quick, because I'm telling you, it's going to take some time before this person's going to hear you out, because I think that they are very hurt. They're very hurt. All right. I'm going to pull from the Guardian Angel Tarot and see if there's any advice for you. Spirit, I am pulling for Leo. Leo for April. All right, let's see. We have 3 of action. It says, things are working out beautifully. Now that your ship has come in, it's time to decide what your next big project will be. You may choose to continue to build upon your success or move on to something entirely different. Be willing to travel if necessary. So if travel is involved in this equation, there's your answer. Be willing to travel if necessary, but make sure that once this person does, you do get their ear and you are successful, they're listening to you, don't stop there. Be sure that you are moving forward and, cherishing this connection, cherishing this person, and don't make the same mistakes of the past. Build upon this, okay? All right, I hope this has been helpful, Leo. If you would like and share the video, be sure that if this resonates with you at all, that you subscribe to the channel. And if you would like to drop a comment, feel free to do so. I read all of them. Until I see you in the weeklies, namaste.